do you have any other? I just gave you an Eastern Conference question. Is there any other team in the East that you would like to talk about? Do you think the Heat are going to have a chance if for whatever reason the team shuffle, if the Bulls manage to get up? Could there be a matchup that ends up surprising people, that whether it's in the play-in or in the actual playoffs, that could surprise some people by just the way that the teams line up and just aren't a good fit against the other one?
Well, going off of what I just said, I've been trying to think to myself, like, who between, assuming that the standings don't change right now, and let's pretend, I mean, honestly, we don't even have to decide who wins the play-in because I don't like anybody's chances against Cleveland or Boston. But a little bit further down the standings, I feel like it's going to be very interesting, that 3-6 matchup and that 4-5 matchup. And I was asking myself, who feels like they're in a better spot? Milwaukee going up against Indiana or Detroit going up against the Knicks? And it's a tough one. Gosh, that is really, really tough. Who would you rather be playing in the first round between these top 4 seeds? I don't know if you have any thoughts as I'm pausing, bumbling in my head. You guys can't even hear. Just it's such a bumble that no noise is coming out of my mouth as I'm contemplating my own thought exercise.
No, as I'm sitting here thinking and I'm making a face at the camera, like that Pistons Knicks matchup to me, as I make a glitchy, if I'm glitching to you as I am to me, the Knicks and Pistons matchup to me is a super intriguing one. To me, it seems, I feel like the Pacers Bucks would be kind of a slugfest. I feel like that one would have to go. What would that go 5? Is that what it is in the first round?
They're all 7. They're all 7 games.
They're all 7 now. Okay.
Yeah. It's not 1996
so old. It
anymore.
Used to be. Yeah, they used to have. I feel like that's with baseball. Like now they're doing 3-game play-ins. I can't keep track of everything.
Yeah.
So
2 old dads ready for bed.
Yeah, 2 old tired dads. Yeah, but I think, and again, it might be. I feel like I was high on the Knicks at the beginning of the season too, and not high enough on the Pistons. But it's not just me wanting to give them extra flowers, but to me, it's this Pistons team. It's like, how long has this core been together versus the Knicks, and have they been tested and come up? And so I feel like we've expected all of this stuff from the Knicks, that they're supposed to do this. They're the team that's been kind of put together versus kind of like the throwaway scraps teams of the Pistons. And I think that dynamic will be a fun one to watch if that ends up being the matchup in the first round.
Yeah. Well, not accounting for injuries, the Pistons have beat the Knicks 3-1 on the season.
Ooh, there you go.
So that is very interesting. I'm just going to throw that out there. That's very interesting.
So yeah, to me that it's just like they're a veteran team, and so yeah, to me that it gives them all of a chance, because it just that they know the importance of every possession, and so it'll hopefully make it exciting. But like you mentioned too, if it was something where which one would I am more excited to watch, and to me the Pacers feel like whether it's what Halliburton doing the hard bounce pass and Obi Toppin keeps flying around like every other night. I feel like I'm seeing an Obi Toppin like alley-oop highlight that's making like the top 10. You've got me convinced that the Pacers feel like they're a pretty fun team to watch. I'm excited to see if they can repeat what they did last year in the playoffs. And yeah, they're one of those intriguing teams to watch.
That's true. They were an Eastern Conference finalist. Anything is possible.
Anything is possible.